Footage of a devastating Ukrainian military missile strike in the east of Ukraine has showcased Kyiv's increasing strength against Vladimir Putin's forces. Newly released footage from the Ukrainian military showcases an extraordinary missile strike on Russian tanks on the eastern battlefront. In the video, the aftermath of the strike sees a huge mushroom cloud billow into the sky. The devastating attack went viral as the tank blown up in the blast can be seen flying into the air above the cloud. The Defense Ministry in Ukraine tweeted, "This is another Russian tank reaching the finish line. Shot by Ukrainian army." Next to TV, which monitors the conflict, added, "The General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine has published epic footage of the launch of Russian tankers into space." The video shows the stunning capacity of the Ukrainian military, which has received game-changing weapons from allies including the UK and US. On the weekend, the US announced it will ship another £655 million package of arms to Ukraine. This will provide long-range artillery ammunition which has already been used to devastating effect on Russian forces, according to a senior US defense official. Ukraine struck another victory on Sunday when its military announced it had destroyed 2 Russian ammunition depots in the villages of Chornobayvka in Kherson and Staritsya in Kharkiv. This comes as part of the Ukrainian fightback to recapture regions that fell to Russia early in the war. However, there are fears among officials in Kyiv that Russia could use this week's celebration of Ukrainian Independence Day to attack. President Volodymyr Zelensky has warned Ukrainians to be vigilant in the coming week. In his Saturday night address, President Zelensky said Ukrainians must not allow Moscow to spread despondency and fear as they mark the 31st anniversary of independence from Soviet rule. He added, "We must all be aware that this week Russia could try to do something particularly ugly, something particularly vicious." Government employees in Kyiv have been told to work from home this week out of fear of missile strikes. Meanwhile, the video from Ukrainian military allegedly shows the high-precision GPS-guided artillery munition in action. The fragment of drone footage published the other day by War Online Telegram channel is showing several pieces of Russian equipment and a dugout with military personnel getting shelled with artillery fire. The authors claim that this position of Russian forces was struck with an M982 Excalibur artillery shell. As a result, we see 3 shots with direct hits on 2 Medved-towed artillery tractors and another one on the concentration of forces. Ukraine weapons tracker community suggests this is probably the first time an Excalibur shell is even documented in Ukraine, despite the artillery capable of firing those had been spotted earlier. In mid-July, there was a video featuring an M777A2 howitzer, which is basically standard M777 with additional digital fire control system, the TAD, Towed Artillery Digitalization Module. As a side note, regardless which type of projectiles was used, this precise use of ammunition allows not only launch effective strikes, but be efficient in terms of ammunition spending, a kind of tactics that fundamentally differs from Russian way of warfare. M982 Excalibur is an American-developed 155mm munition with inertial and satellite navigation and effective accuracy of within 4 meters. This is an extended-range munition, which means it increases the range of fire from M777 gun to 40 kilometers compared to 22.5 kilometers with standard M795 ammunition. In another place, a Russian ammunition base has gone up in smoke after a huge explosion, the latest attack that leaves Vladimir Putin and his war plan reeling. Footage shared on social media shows the ammunition depot in the occupied Donetsk region of Ukraine on fire. There then appears to be a large explosion as bright orange flames rise high into the sky. Several bangs can also be heard, suggesting many more mini-explosions at the depot. This is latest blast to rock Russia, which has experienced a series of blows from Ukraine over recent weeks. During the weekend, an explosion rocked the city of Sevastopol in Russian-annexed Crimea. A drone crashed into the headquarters of the Black Sea Fleet, a pro-Moscow official reported. They added there were no casualties in the incident. Videos shared on social media showed thick plumes of dark smoke rising high into the sky. Sevastopol Governor Mikhail Razvozeyev wrote on Telegram, "I am at the Black Sea Fleet's headquarters now." Separately, Russia was rocked again by another explosion inside its borders, inflicting it more panic and fear throughout the country.
Verified. Stand by. Fire.
Okay, we're ready to be verified.
Verified.
Shelly Chief, fuse bus ready to be verified.
Verified.
Ricker, good read. Go for another.
Okay. Stand by. Fire. There you go, Broyles. Verified. Stand by.
Hooked up!
Fire. Yeah, go. Fire. Let's go. Come on. Verified. Stand by. Hooked up.
Shut up, boy!
Fire.
Fire!
Longbow in the rear